guess we're in portrait mode here. Crazy. Just hang on a little bit here, folks, till I get my act together. Get the watermark in here. Hello, Patriots. It's September 19th. I got a little treat here. I'm trying something new. Let's see how this works. Let me know if the sound and everything is coming through on this. Sorry about the portrait mode. All right. Let's see. Well, how'd that come out, man? That was my first attempt at a screen grab and playing it on the thing. Yeah, that's okay, Damnation Alley. Go watch a Kamala rally. Good to have you here, Patriots. We're just trying something there. I hope you know what you just watched. That will be the demise of the deep state. That was played twice now. It is a message to the deep state. And I guess we gotta just figure out what all that means, don't we? All right, so might as well experiment in portrait mode here. Yeah, critical, you know what it is. You know what it is. That was a clip and a song from a movie called The Sum of All Fears. I have not seen the movie, but I don't know exactly what all that is, but it is the demise of the deep state, man. And that's what we're all about right now. This is round 2. Everybody knows what they're going to do till they get punched in the face. Donald Trump has just been punched in the face several times. And we will react. All right, man. How's it going, everybody? I'm at a new location here. I'm at a place called Harvest Lane Farm Market. They've given me the ability to stream here. This beautiful field of sunflowers right here, probably as far as the eye can see, just about. And we're gonna go over some J6 news updates and chat here. First off is Tina Peters. Tina Peters, she's not a J6er, actually. She is somebody who exposed the fraud with the voting machines in Colorado, who was then, yeah, we got some chemtrails up here today. And then we wonder why nobody can think straight, right? We got fluoride in the water, we got chemtrails, we got poison food. What else was there? Oh, aspartame, fake sugar. It's all working on people's brains. That's why none of these people can think rationally about what the future of this country is, man. Yep, frequency clouds, dude, definitely. It all works together. It's all military experiments gone mad. Now they're using them on the people. 98% of DC is gonna fall here. Heads up, man, it's gonna happen quick. Just be ready. You know, we're always ready. God's got us, we're protected. We got food stored up. We're ready. We are ready. Let's see. Okay, got to get used to vertical mode here. Like I say, we're ready, okay? Everything's going to be okay, Patriots. Hey, Deb for Freedom. So prayers for Tina Peters, man. She's going to get sentenced on October 3rd. Wow, Deb for Freedom. Holy smokes. There are 5 assassination teams targeting Trump. Representative Matt Gaetz explains this new developing information. Thank you. Thank you for that link also. Death for Freedom. We were praying about James Grant all day here today. I know his sentencing was today. There could be some really good news with James Grant right now. I don't know anybody that's got the info yet. I'm looking forward to Freedom Corner tonight and finding out what happened in his trial today. Thanks for that link, Deb for Freedom. All right, here we go. Jay Wiss, translate to English, dude. You know, all I know is English. I don't know what that sentence means, dude. So prayers for James Grant, prayers for Tina Peters going through the struggle here. They are the ones making the sacrifice to this country. All the J6ers, all the people that are involved in this fight, all the way from the People's Convoy, all the way till now, standing on Freedom Corner, watching these, Brandon might call tonight. Watching these videos, you guys are in the battle, okay? We're helping out our J6ers, comforting them where we can, comforting their families. This is our duty right now. And to continue continue the resistance, getting people to vote, cleaning up our election system, cleaning up the voter rolls, hounding our state representatives to clean up our elections, state by state, you know. Pennsylvania's got their state. Everyone in their states, you got to be on this, man. Yeah, Annette Park, I saw a real brief video from Northern Neck Patriots. Tom Jeffries, I believe, attended the James Grant sentencing today. I was going to be looking for an update from him, or wait till Freedom Corner tonight if anyone will be able to report on that tonight. I heard the possibility that James Grant may even be at Freedom Corner. Like, that would be ideal, because the dude's been in prison for a long time, and I think his sentencing may be less than the actual time that he was already served. So prayers up for James Grant, man. It's been a long battle for James. He was looking for that video of him at the Capitol there. We never found the video for him. He's been in the battle. Running through these courts in D.C. is a nightmare. It is a nightmare. The mental disconnect that is going on inside these courthouses right now in D.C. is just phenomenal. All of them, man. So we're continuing to pray for James Grant and Tina Peters and all the other J6ers, those that are in prison and those that have gotten out already, and those that are lined up ready to go in, like David Valentine and Tommy Tatum. I mean, all of these guys are in the thick of the battle of their lives right now. And never forget this time, man. It'd be a great time to start a journal, because in 10 years, we're going to be telling the kids and the grandkids about what happened during this era. From 2020, the election of 2020, the J6 debacle, the Biden presidency, the supposed Biden presidency, the arrest of Epstein, and nothing comes out of that information there, man. The guy and Ghislaine Maxwell was arrested for trafficking humans and prostituting young kids, and we still don't got the list. We still don't got the list of who was there on those islands and stuff. And now we got P. Diddy going down. We're in the thick of that right now. So there's a lot could happen between now and then. And I lived in Washington State, where we had mail-in voting. It was instituted in the state 20 years ago, okay? Yeah, I can see the chat. Sherry. This was instituted years ago. And I never wanted to put my vote in early, because things can happen right at the end of an election where you may regret the vote that you made, and there is no way to change your vote once you make it. So there's an argument to be made to not vote early. Okay. I might have missed a post there. Okay, James Grant got 36 months. He has served 32. Okay, thank you, Sapphire Patriot, for that. We were wondering all day long. All right, so James got 4 months to go. They can still torture this guy. They're going to move him around. All right, prayers up for James Grant, man. He's got 4 more months to go. 3 years of his life gone over standing up like a hero, using his First Amendment rights at the Capitol on January 6, 2021. And this is what he's got to pay for it through this corrupt court down there. So great time to start a journal if you haven't already, man. This is just going to be unbelievable in the history books. We are going to win this election. It is going to happen. There is absolutely zero support for Kamala and Tim Walz. Zero. And we got Kamala. Kamala went to the Black Journalists Convention and had an interview with them, and it was miserable. She didn't even get along with the black folks at the Black Journalists Convention, man. So this woman doesn't click with anybody, and the only reason people will vote for her is because they have this Trump derangement syndrome from the aspartame, from the fluoride, from the chemtrails, from the everything else, the propaganda that is just nonstop. All right. So thanks for that post, Sapphire. We'll see you there at the corner tonight. Thank you for standing on Freedom Corner. We got a prayer. We got to pray, man. I've never seen a list, Martin Manson. Nothing that was legitimate, man. Sorry. Well, where's the list? All right, is there a list of the Epstein thing? Why have they not been prosecuted? Okay, I'll believe it when I'm seeing them go into court and being charged for breaking the law on Jeffrey Epstein's island, okay? Just because Jeffrey Epstein takes the fall doesn't mean they get out of what they did. There has been 0 prosecutions on that. The FBI has all the evidence, man. Yeah, there is no, I've seen lists, yeah, but who knows if they're real or not. And if they were real, there should be prosecutions going on right now, and there isn't. I've seen the Epstein flight log 6 years ago, and there has been no prosecutions of these people, man. None. All right, man, prayers for James Grant. He's a good guy, man. He is a good guy. As all the J6s we've talked to throughout the years at Freedom Corner there, man. Okay, in some other news, I don't want to be on here too long today. I think I might go do a flag wave somewhere here. I still got some afternoon left, so, but man, this location is just great, man. Thank you, Harvest Lane Farm Market, for letting me stream here. And I picked up some excellent, like, homegrown lettuce. Everything I bought here is grown right here, okay? They got lettuce, they got tomatoes and cucumbers and radishes, and they're hooking up with the local beef producers. We got grass-fed beef in here. This is where you should be shopping if you can't, to support your local people, man. Because when the Safeway shuts down and, you're going to be looking for food, or the shelves are empty for whatever reason that they can pull out of thin air, the local growers are going to be the people that you want to be supporting. So if you're supporting them now, they're all geared up to support you in the future, man. Definitely spend your money locally. That is a wise thing to be doing right now. Okay, the information coming out with the Hezbollah pager thing. What a brilliant attack. These people were killing, they were terrorists, they're killing people across the world. It's about time we fight back and get them where it hurts. Over 3,000 of them were injured. I don't know, a dozen of them are dead. Hallelujah. I will rejoice in the death of my enemy. I will not hold back from rejoicing in a victory like that. So that happened, yesterday? It seems like a week ago already, right? Things are happening fast. It's the birth pangs. It is the birth pangs. Okay, I heard a report. I'm not sure if this one's true yet. In addition to the attacks on Trump, the assassin attempts on Trump, and Dead for Freedom just reported there's 5 teams that Matt Gaetz is reporting on right now. In addition to that, 20 people that were sitting behind or beside Trump at the Arizona rally are experiencing these really bizarre eye problems. So I don't know if this is a fake story or not. I've seen one report on this, but there are apparently 20 people that were all sitting pretty much next to each other in a certain area behind Trump at the Arizona rally somehow have this weird problem with their eyes right now. So I don't want to go with it until I got more information on that. But if you guys see anything about that, heads up on that story, man. Oh, yesterday, right? It's hard to keep up on it, man. It seems like 2 days ago was a week ago. That's for sure, man. Okay, so that you have Sapphire Patriot says that's not a fake story. They just are not sure why, right? They haven't diagnosed what's happening, but apparently these people are experiencing eye pain. They can't look at lights. Their eyes are just feels like they're burning. One person said their face was like burning and their neck was burning. So some bizarre thing happened at one of these at the Arizona Trump rally so far. We'll find out what they're doing to us now. The other thing is the Diddy arrest happened yesterday or the day before. Here we got another guy wound up in human trafficking, underage sex parties, drugs, women, arson, all kinds of charges on Diddy now, who was thoroughly connected with Hollywood, the music industry, and I'm assuming politicians also, okay? There are hundreds of celebrities on tape now that's coming out all over the place. Shaq, LeBron James, sports celebrities, Justin Bieber, musical people, actors and actresses who are saying, yeah, them P. Diddy parties, they sure were rowdy. Well, it turns out P. Diddy was filming all that, and the FBI is sitting on all that evidence because they just raided 2 of his houses 6 months ago. P. Diddy fled the country, and why did P. Diddy come back, okay? So this is some real serious information that I believe is going to break before the election, okay? P. Diddy. And then we also had Megyn Kelly on that Tucker Carlson interview saying that Epstein is alive, okay? I mean, it's one thing to speculate. When Epstein was supposedly suicided in the jail in New York City 2 or 3 years ago, I saw lots of evidence that that was not Jeffrey Epstein. I saw close-ups of his ear, his face. He was laying on a gurney. I saw photos, and they definitely did not match up with Jeffrey Epstein, man. So this all this could come out like tomorrow. This could come out tonight, okay? Mainstream media is not going to report on it, that's for sure. Mainstream media is just as guilty of the mental illness that so many people have right now. This is this irrational behavior of Kamala support, basically, man. They support Kamala through hating Trump. It's not like they support Kamala, but they hate Trump. And we got 2 choices in our presidential elections here. And that's it. You know, you're not going to ever vote for a third-person candidate and he's going to win the presidency. It's never happened. It won't happen just because of the way numbers work and everything works like that. So you're either voting for Kamala or Trump. And these people out there, all they got is Trump hate. That's all day long in that chat yesterday at Soup Mama. Freedom Jeffrey and Soup Mama were at the Long Island event. The place was packed to the rafters. Once again, 16,000 people inside that venue. I don't know how many thousands were outside, didn't get in. Once again, Trump packs it to the rafters. He is more famous than Elvis Presley, okay? He can fill a stadium at the drop of a hat. And in the meantime, I'm watching a Tim Walz rally this morning. There wasn't even 100 people there. 100 people didn't even show up for Tim Walz, okay? So, compare that to the J.D. Vance rallies. I'm sure J.D. Vance ain't packing them to the rafters right now, but there's thousands of people coming out to see J.D. Vance speak. So we'll just have to believe your eyes, people, because what the media does is they talk you into not believing what you're seeing with your own eyes and hearing with your own ears. You're told you're a conspiracy theorist if you believe what you are looking at, what's right in front of you. And that's the spell that this country is under. And a lot of smart people are going down with this, man. I hope they wake up someday. I don't see any way other than God's hand to wake these people up, man. They're gonna blame all the false flags on patriots there, critical thinker. In fact, if they control the news cycle like they did with Thomas Cooks, right? Remember the first 2 days, that dude was a Trump supporter, right? Same thing with this new guy, Ryan Ruth. He was a Trump supporter. They control the news cycle for 2 days, and it takes months and years to unravel that out of people's heads. They won't believe that it wasn't true when they've seen it in the first 2 days, okay? They know that works. They've been studying human psychology for decades, man. And that's what they've done with Thomas Cooks. That's what they did with Ryan Ruth. They're going to do it. And really, I hope they increase the Social Security or Secret Service around Kamala, because that's what my hunch is that's what's going to happen. And they're going to pin it on a patriot. Yeah, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. But we got God, man. Fear not. Do not fear. That's the whole thing. They want fear. They They thrive on our fear. Their fear has gotten them to the point they are now, where they have assumed control. The fear has allowed us to petition our lawmakers to do the Patriot Act, okay? Look at what the Patriot Act did to us, to give us the security at the airports after 9/11 happened. They used the fear tactics from 9/11 for us to give away, for us to demand that they take some of our freedom away to protect us, right? That's right, Sherry. Faith, not fear. They use our fear against us, man. No fear. But yeah, it's going to get weird. It's going to get rowdy, I'm sure. And blessed are those who have not seen yet believe. That's us, man. We didn't see Jesus's hands. We didn't put our fingers in the nail holes. You know, like when Thomas was questioning Jesus in the New Testament there. But yet we believe, and that belief that we have is a gift from God. It wasn't something we decided on, right? So we're chosen by God to believe, and then given glimpses of the truth, and then he wants to see what we do with it, right? So we stand for that truth. Yeah, that would be a good idea there, Bonnie, or Boomer. Replace the Secret Service with bikers for Trump. They would do a better job, man. I'll tell you what, I'd rather have bikers living next door to me than an FBI agent at this point, or a Pennsylvania state trooper. At least you can kind of trust the biker guys, right? The trooper, who knows what he's going to do? He's going to be filming your house or surveilling you unbeknownst to you or whatever, man. It's true. It's true. So I'm looking forward to I think Diddy's, he's a singer, so he should sing, man. Let's hear Diddy sing. Let's have a duet. Let's have Epstein come on up and Diddy come on up and do a duet, all right? I think that's going to happen before the election sometime. We're going to see how many of the candidates that are currently on tickets across America were at a Diddy party or went to that island or went to Epstein's New Mexico house or his Manhattan house or any of the other houses that guy's had. Crooked people everywhere. We, the people, do not control our government, and our representatives that are in there now have lost control of that government through however they were compromised. We got 50 states in this country, and not one of the attorney generals in any of those states has stood up to the constitutional rights just being stripped from the J6ers, man. I mean, the Constitution is just trampled on at this point. By the way, it is Constitution Week, okay? Congress made an act, I don't know, it was years and years ago, where they said that if you're a federal employee, that September 17th and the week that is September 17th surrounds, you need to be given information about the Constitution of the United States of America if you're a federal worker. I have not seen that enacted yet, okay? So that means like most school teachers, most FBI guys, anybody that works for the federal government needs to be given information about our Constitution this week. I would argue, I don't know if they made a loophole since then where they don't really have to give anybody information on that, but I have not seen that acted upon, you know. I haven't heard anybody say, yeah, they gave me a free Constitution at work today, you know. So yeah, happy Constitution Week. And Constitution Week always reminds me of Constitution Steve, Screaming Steve, man. That dude was all over the Constitution. What an inspiration that dude was. And I actually wanted us to change the name of this week to Constitution Steve Week, but I'll just celebrate that on my own here. You guys can too, right? Right on, Deaf for Freedom. Tonight is the 780th Freedom Corner Vigil in a row. God bless you guys, man. And everybody involved with that. That's mods, that's the YouTubers, that's the people just waving flags there, man. Katie, Baltimore Steve, all the patriots that have stood on that corner, man, have been a part of that 780-day accomplishment, man. What an accomplishment. Okay, something about all the dogs and the cats. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats thing. This isn't just happening in Springfield, Ohio now. I'm hearing about towns in California. There's a town here in Pennsylvania. The same thing is happening with, specifically, Haitian immigrants, okay? We do know that the Biden-Harris administration ushered in over 100,000 people from Haiti, okay? Most of these Democrats are based in Haiti and have been ever since the hurricane thing they had 15 years ago, or I don't know, 12, 15 years ago. They all have like little schools there. Governor DeWine of Ohio has a school in Haiti, okay? So they're very familiar with the people of Haiti. The religion of Haiti is black magic and voodoo. I mean, they're proud of that, okay? They use these animals for these events. 100,000 of them were just ushered in. Bill Clinton wrote a book about how impressed he was when he was at a ceremony in Haiti on his honeymoon, and just the spirit took over these two people. And next thing you know, he's governor, he's president, and I believe that they use this magic for their own benefits, man. It is amazing. There's Sapphire Patriot. Right. These are protected animals. Why has there been no arrests? It's just like everything else. Why weren't there any arrests for all the election fraud that happened in 2020 and 2022? I mean, we keep bringing it up. Trump won. Trump won, man. That's all there is to it. So anyway, Springfield, Ohio specifically, it has achieved more notoriety than all these other towns, but all these other towns, it's being reported now that this is happening in multiple towns across America. Governor DeWine made a statement. They had like bomb threats there in Springfield. And DeWine came on and said at a press conference that there were 33, weird number, it's just coincidence, it's 33 bomb threats were issued via the computers or phones in and around Springfield, Ohio, okay? DeWine mentioned that all of these bomb threats came in from outside the country. And yet DeWine will not tell us what country they all came from. Now, wouldn't that be election interference? And wouldn't it be something that the voters should know about, what country those threats came from, okay? I know there's ways of doing things on the computer where I could be sitting right here with and somehow send in a bomb threat from another country. I don't know how to do that, but I do know that that's possible. When we had our drag queen story hour here at the library a couple months ago here, same thing happened. A bomb threat came in. Actually, multiple bomb threats came in. They said they were from outside the country, but they did report a week or two later what countries those came from. So Governor DeWine, we're looking for a statement so that we can vote intelligently where those bomb threats came in from. It's information that we need to know. There's no reason for that information to be secret. And we need to know, man. We need to know in order to vote intelligently. Like we need to know who's on the Epstein list. Like we need to know who went to the Diddy parties. All that stuff. We cannot vote intelligently if our government is hiding information from us, right? Okay, and I have not had time to watch the entire Long Island event that Trump gave the other day, but I've got about halfway through it. I definitely want to see the rest of that. Trump also did an interview on the Gutfeld show on Fox News. He sat down. He was in the studio with Gutfeld and all the other people that do that little talk that he has every night. And I got to tell you, that is one of the best Trump interviews I've ever seen. Trump comes across as human. He's not, he knew the audience. He was speaking to the Republican audience there. So he didn't have to troll anybody. A lot of information has come out on his plan. He was able to very accurately and coherently state what he's up to, what he's doing, why he ran for president, what needs to be changed in this government and stuff. So it was a very coherent interview. I know when Trump's on stage and some of the other interviews, he's talking to these Trump derangement syndrome people, and he trolls them. He definitely trolls people, okay? Which is good, or I guess it's his style. It's what he does anyways, you know. So I'm not going to second guess Trump's strategy, but that interview on Gutfeld is probably one of the best 40-minute things you can watch on Trump. If people want to know what Trump is like, and they got Trump derangement syndrome, direct them to that box interview, because that was one of the best coherent interviews. He comes across as just a regular guy. And the things that he's going through to run for president, the guy doesn't have to do this, man. He's a freaking billionaire. He could be hanging out on all his golf courses for the rest of his life. And but he's not. He's working tirelessly for this country. Whereas our current president just hangs out on the beach all the time. I mean, here it is. Another thing for the Journal, you know, to tell the grandkids about. Yeah, we had a president for 6 months at the end of the term who didn't do anything but go on the beach and look silly, you know, look ridiculous out there. Yeah, you like that too, Sapphire? That was a good interview, man. It was a good interview. I don't watch Gutfeld. I don't watch MSM. I don't watch mainstream media. But it came up in my links today, and it looked good from the clip I saw, so I wanted to see the whole thing, and it was excellent. It was excellent, man. Trump brought up in that interview the fact that only 50% of evangelical Christians are registered to vote. What is up with that? And he also said that only 16% of gun owners are registered to vote. So if you were living back in the time when there were actual dictators like Jerusalem, when Herod was the governor of Jerusalem, you didn't have the option of voting Herod out of office. Yet here we are living in this day and age where we can have a say in who the leaders of this country are. And if you don't vote, I mean, I think, you know, in the end, when everybody comes together and everything becomes known, the people who lived under a dictatorship, any of them, Herod, Pontius Pilate, Nimrod, Nebuchadnezzar, are going to accuse the people that didn't vote today of heresy, you know, that they could have stood up and they didn't do anything. And all it takes for evil to succeed is for good men to do nothing, good people to do nothing. We all have the ability to vote here, so use it. For crying out loud, man. Trump would win in a heartbeat. It wouldn't have been even debatable that he lost the 2020 election if all them evangelicals and gun owners voted. So please, go out and vote. Please. Okay, and then yesterday, I haven't seen anything else come out of this story out of the Springfield, Ohio area about the Solar Collective LLC, but apparently there is some type of a real estate thing going. That happened a year before, July 2023. All these bizarre real estate transactions happened there. So they were planning this for a long time, okay? It's been being planned. This isn't just something that's happening, okay? This is a plan, man. So, that's that. I'd like to thank Harvest Lane Farm Market for letting me stream from this beautiful location, man. Definitely support your local growers and meat producers and everything. Support local everything. They are the people that are going to be going through this tribulation with you. And the more you support them now, the better position they will be when everything gets really tough here. Yeah, man, I'd love to go to Alaska too sometime, Boomer. It's gorgeous up there. I've known people that went up there. Definitely got to hit there sometime. So, that's about it, man. Hey, Ridgeline, what's happening? Good thing you popped in. It was good to see you. Ridgeline just got to meet our senator candidate here and Tom Homan. That was awesome seeing that photo with you there with him. Definitely working it there, Ridgeline, doing a great job working from inside the Republican Party. We got to change this party. We got to root out the rhinos and just make MAGA happen around here. Make America great again happen. Make America healthy again, strong again, secure again, proud again, prosperous again. That's the Trump message. Who could be against it, right? So, reporting from Harvest Lane Farm Market, this is Jericho, over and out. I'll see you at the Vigil tonight. God bless you all.